Yo, what is up, everybody? I was sitting here wondering why the hell I couldn't hear anything, and it's literally because my headset wasn't on. All right, why does my console turn down but the music turns up? Ridiculous. What's up, everybody? Jason here, the House Jacobs, and we are back for more Drunk Souls. And hopefully, we can figure out where the hell to go, because we were kind of stuck last time. What's up? We got Pisces. Did Pisces come in? Yes, I'm sleepy, dude. So sleepy that I'm just going to end the stream and go to sleep. Robot Tech and J-Dog. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, guys. All right, we got some fun today. Let me, I found a website that actually gives me a walkthrough that's fairly helpful. Let me see if I can pull it back up. List of clothes and how, no, that's not it. Where'd it go to? Is that at the top? Oh, no. No. Did I lose it? Is it in other favorites? Why are there so many favorites? I'm doing pretty good, dude. Went grocery shopping today. I was fiddling around with some clips and videos and stuff, trying to keep up. There's so much to do when you're trying to, like, grow and do all that. It's just a lot. Get a little overwhelmed. And now I can't find the link that I had for how to get through the area that I need to get through. It's not anywhere. Hold on. Found it. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! All right, hold on. I need a beer. I'm gonna go with a lighter beer today that's basically water. So this is water with hops in it. That's pretty much all really beer really is, but this is tropical wheat, it says. What's the percentage on this? I feel like it's really low. Oh, 5.5. That's not horrible. And I found a green shirt that I can wear on stream. Is that great? I have a green shirt and it says, sorry. Sorry, my dragon ate your unicorn. Dragons eat unicorns now. They look like a White Claw. No, it says it's a New Belgium Summer Bliss. It's not a White Claw. I don't drink White Claw. It tastes slightly better than Budweiser. That's where we're at in our lives right now. Slightly better than Budweiser. How was your day, sir? Wow, that's really loud. It would be good for a D&D stream. I wore it to D&D last Friday. And then that was something else I was doing today. I was going through and setting up the next section of our D&D campaign for my friends. Hopefully, they have a good time and I don't piss them off too much with all the stuff I've set up. And if they're watching, I'm not telling what's going on. All right, let's get into this. All right, so after I think there's a spot back here. And again, my console turns down, and the music turns up. There we go. I don't know why it does that. So many ads out of the corner of my right eye. All right, let's go. Ba, ba, ba. I hope everybody has their drinks ready. Suspense music intensifies. Bum, bum, bum. That's right. They're never gonna know what hit them. Or they'll be super angry and never let me DM again. That's probably the one that'll happen. Tower of Flame. Oh, I gotta go back to the Tower of Flame. That's the one I'm missing. It's back here. I gotta go through this area again. So I guess there's a break off in this area that I'm looking at a map. I'm only doing a walkthrough because we were literally just stuck and I couldn't figure out where to go. Hey, buddy. I forgot these guys attack on command now, or on sight. There we go. All the scare alerts are up, by the way. Everything's up and running. Man, I remember when these guys were hard. You see that side to the left, that way to the left there? I've never gone that way. I bypassed it. I never went that way. And there's supposed to be something over there. It is. Here comes this dude. Get wrecked, son. Also, get wrecked, son. You want some too? There we go. And then we go out this way. How did I not see this before? Who knows? There's many a reason why. Maybe because there was dudes here that wanted to kill me and I wasn't strong enough. I wish that guy would hurt him. Just wrecking some fools. Divine blessing. Do I have 2 pieces of broken armor? That's not good. By the way, those guys can still kill me. Is that dragon? No, no, no. Bad dragon. Bad. Dragon? No. No dragon. Oh, are you kidding me right now? All right, hold on. All right, since I know there's a dragon there, I'm gonna go back and get my armor fixed and switch up rings. I did not know I was gonna be running into a dragon. So what I did was I looked which way to go. I did not look up what is at the end of said way. So let's go back. What does this do? Try the giant butthole. Well, if only I had tried the giant butthole, maybe I would have found the way. All right, so there is a dragon there that wants me to be dead. So luckily, I think he is here to admire my shirt. He is. Too bad, it don't need admiring up that close, apparently. That admiration hurt a lot. There it is. Hey, Lone Wolf, what's up, buddy? Cheers to you. 1 drink for you, my friend. How's your weekend going, bud?
I knew you'd be around. I'll be around.
Look, I found a green shirt that I can wear and not have the green screen mess up. It's been pretty good. I've been trying to get some stuff done around the house. Amanda's not feeling that great, but can't always come back from traveling and feel all the way up to snuff, you know, being in close proximity to so many people. All right, let's see, is there's... Oh, I have a bunch of souls. I highly doubt I have enough to actually do anything with, though. She got home yesterday. I had to go pick her up from the airport, her and her family. And then she's just been resting mostly. She did answer some questions, like travel questions about disability services for Disney, because she just went there with her parents, and her parents had that DAS pass thing For any of you that know, it's like a disability pass that basically lets you skip more towards the front of the line and not have to wait in line as long. So they filled out the stuff to do that because both her mom and her stepdad. Well, his stepdad has issues. There's no way he would be able to stand and do that. And then they're both sort of overweight and they're in scooters and stuff. So, all right, let's see. We're gonna travel. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand. Hey, buddy. That dude was trying to sneak up behind the big guy, like I wouldn't see him. See, this part's not hard. I don't know how I'm gonna get to that dragon with this dragon tooth. Let me see something. I want to beat the dragon up with the dragon tooth. Increases fire defense. Okay. Oh, snaps! He got me before I got him. Excuse me. That hurt just a little. Kablam! 2 dudes, 1 club. Don't look up what that video actually comes from, please. It's not for your innocent eyes, people. Huh? Can I hand you a water? There's waters out in the other fridge too. Whole bunches of them. You have to take mine in here. You're welcome. Love you. Nice. Yeah, if you don't get the reference, I'm not telling you what it is. Actually, I would if someone asked, but I'm pretty sure that everybody in here probably gets the reference. If nothing else, Jay does. If I stay right here with that dragon, I need that dragon to come. Can I sneak? Sneaky. Sneaky sneak. Yep, alright. Come on, dragon. That's not good. Oh my god, how is that hitting me, bro? Kidding me right now? Bro, dragon's fire goes through walls? Since when? Again, since when? And you get that jerk. You know what? There's got to be a. There's no way around. Fantastic. Let me try something. It doesn't look like there's a way. Can we breathe again if I walk forward? We will? All right. It doesn't look like there's a way to... I have no idea how much health he has because he's not a boss. He will apparently stomp on my face, though. He has absolutely no problem stomping on me. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's almost dead. Oh, he's gonna knock me off the edge. Do not knock me off the edge. Yeah! There we go. Jackass. That's what I needed right there. I needed a lever. Yay! Ooh. We got a new way to go. That is a boss for show. Let's go back and heal. I need more Estus flasks. I know, right? If he had farted, I'd have been dead, bro. I seriously thought, see, I'm not the only one that thought that. I thought that drawbridge was going to crush me. I'm glad I'm not the only one that had that in my head. It did look like it was coming down upon me. Oh, hey, buddy. I think I have enough for a level, maybe? Let's go grab a level and make sure that hopefully that dragon don't pop back up. I guess if he does, I'll just have to kill him again. I want Black Knight Ultra Greatsword. There was a flame sword I picked up. Is that the one? That is the one. I'm gonna start reinforcing that thing. That thing looks badass. All right. I think I need faith to use that. Do I have enough to level up? I do. Actually, I have more than enough to level up. All right, let's see what that thing requires for me to use. Faith. I am short on faith, so let's get some faith. I have heard of coleslaw. It's shredded cabbage with some like mayonnaise and carrots and stuff all mixed together. A little bit of vinegar too. Makes it great. Salt, pepper. It's just shredded cabbage, dude. I have heard of coleslaw. Did you think I wouldn't get it? Bro, The Last of Us having Ellie with that pun book is hilarious. How do you make holy water? God, you boil the hell out of it. God, that is way. I love that joke. Sometimes I don't look at the jokes before I put them in the bot, dude. Oh my gosh, I haven't made that clip yet. I'm getting there. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna make a whole bunch of clips and have them all scheduled out for the week because I have a lot to do next week. You'd have to watch the whole episode. I'm gonna pull out her puns because they're just hilarious, dude. I can't even remember all the puns that she was saying, but she literally has a pun book. And I guess there's certain spots that it triggers at. So, Sing was looking up where all the spots are as we were going along, so that we can make sure we get them all. I would really love to have all of her jokes all clipped up. I don't even know what to do with all this stuff. But dude, it was such a pun time. Yeah, so there was 2 big sets of jokes that she was telling. Can we not hit me? That'd be great. Hey, buddy. Just stay right there. There we go. Round 2. Ooh. Chainmail? That does way less. And it freaking looks awesome. Let's find some pants that look awesome with it. Sometimes it's just about how you're looking, dude. It's not about... There we go. Just some chain pants. It's not about the actual capabilities of the armor. Sometimes it's just about how cool you look. Look at that. I need the pants to go with these, by the way. Oh, hey! Can I have your pants? Ow, ow, ow! God, I guess that's a no. Jerk. I just wanted his pants, bro. Too much to ask? A high fruit. What's up, my friend? Hopefully you're high tonight. Welcome in. Cheers to you, sir. You get a drink. How you doing? Welcome in. What's your night going like? I'm gonna ask 1,000 questions. Ooh. 5 human effigies? Nice. Now we're getting somewhere, dude. I remember when it was so hard to find human effigies. I'm doing pretty good, dude. We just started not too long ago. I haven't died yet. So while I'm waiting to... So here's what happens. When I die, this is how Drunk Souls works. When I die, I drink whiskey. This is actually scotch. So I'm gonna get a sip now. We lost my signal for a second. When I'm just chilling, I drink beer. Or water. Depends. So we're just chilling right now, so I've just been drinking beer. This feels like a boss. It is. Hey, buddy. Oh. This guy looks familiar. I think... Ow! Are you mad that I killed your dragon? I think he is. I think he's mad I killed his dragon. I'm sorry I killed your dragon, bro. Ow! Don't hit me. I feel like this is a boss that I should have actually killed a long time ago. I'm gonna die. Yeah, dude, we finished High on Life forever ago. Robot Tech, I've made videos of all the movies in there except one, a crap ton of clips. I've actually got the playlist of the whole game if you want to watch the whole thing. But yeah, we finished High on Life. Oh, really? This is now, I am just now getting into the Dark Souls series. So we played Dark Souls Remastered. Oh my god. Oh wait, Jay, I need a death plus, and I died. Dude, hold still. I'm trying to drink. Cheaters! Cheaters! I call shenanigans. That was horse crap. Anyways, I am just now playing through the series. I have Bloodborne. I have all 3 of these. I'm willing to get Demon Souls, Sekiro, all of it. Yep. So the only thing is, I've been kind of stuck, and I just found, I grabbed the walkthrough because I literally didn't know where to go, and realized, oh my god, there's an offshoot of this area, which is why I'm hitting that boss so hard right now, because we've gone so much farther. Yeah, trust me, if I will get lost, and I will ask, because I've literally run into it already, not knowing where to go. And rabam! And rabam! Oh, he blocked it. Ooh, almost rolled off the thing. That's right. Dragon Tooth can actually block. I still want that dude's pants. This better be some pants right here. Those are not pants. Not pants. La da 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 da. Eventually, I'll get to Elden Ring. That'll be nice. By the time I get to Elden Ring, they'll have something else out. Yeah, it's not that I'm like, and like I figured out where to go and that there was a dragon involved, and then as soon as I had a path, I did not look any farther than that. So that's kind of how I've done it, and that's literally the first time I pulled up a walkthrough. I beat a crap ton of bosses, and I don't know where I was supposed to go, and I apparently did not go this way at all. Amazingly, somehow. I wonder if I can actually use a shield. I like this rose shield. Will I fat roll if I have the shield on, though? I will not. Nice! I have lightened my load enough that I can now use said shield. I like it. This guy I feel like this guy is parryable. Oh, is that? I'm sorry. That kind of hurt, dude. Well, that didn't work. Nope, that's gonna hurt. Ow, God. I haven't used a shield in so long in this game. That's not it. Why am I not blocking again? All right, that's my own fault. All right, shields are worthless. No one needs a shield in their life. Dang, Lone Wolf. So you're saying if I just bought you like lasagna, that's all it takes, huh? What if I took you to Mickey D's? Is that enough? Is Mickey D's enough? Definitely for lasagna. What about Mickey D's? You Bro, you're a cheap date. I'm just gonna put that out there. Nothing against that. I mean, if that's how you want to roll. Or are you saying that because it's just me? A gram? Like Teddy Grams? Ow, 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 ow! Jerks. Bro, I used to love Teddy Grams. If I buy Mickey D's, I get the D. Nice. Thanks, Jay. It's helpful. I'm not that way, but now I know. What? Bruh, Teddy Grahams are the bomb. Dude, I used to, now this was before Teddy Grahams were a cereal. They were just little cookies, right? I used to buy, like my parents would buy Teddy Grahams. I would take Teddy Grahams, and I am not suggesting anybody do this. The amount of sugar in those things is ridiculous. And just dump them into a bowl and pour milk on them and just eat Teddy Grahams as breakfast cereal. I know they're breakfast food now. When I was doing that, they were not. And I'm sure, I'm sure that somebody, bro, the cinnamon flavored were the best for cereal. And they weren't even cereal. This is probably why I have issues losing weight as an adult. You know they came out with what? An actual breakfast cereal? I don't know that I've seen them as a breakfast cereal. Can you, oh my god. Dude, have you not smoked Teddy Grahams, bruh? They're the best for smoking, bruh. Freaking Jay. Dude, I'm trying to get over to my... Can I roll, please? Thank you. Ooh, okay. All right. I'm about to get dead right here, probably. Nope, I'm not. Just in case. Nope. Every time, dude, every time that I go to heal, I already know when it's gonna be death. That's literally why I said no. Dude. Yeah. So, has anyone seen here, let me get some scotch. What was that movie with Dave Chappelle and all them guys that used to smoke all the time? It wasn't Friday. It wasn't So High. It had Dave Chappelle as like one of the main characters. Someone help me out here. It might be so high. I might be wrong. It might be, it had him and the guy that was all like, hey man, you know, you gotta like chill out, man. That guy? I don't know. Either way, they went over all the different types of smokers, and one of them was the like inventive smoker that would smoke out of like anything. So if you half-baked, thank you, J-Dog. So if you ever needed, like, they were super handy to have around, so if you ever needed like a bong or a pipe or something, they can make it out of anything. That's not so high, that's half-baked. That's okay. Oh, wait, he's right, half-baked. The problem is, high fruit, you're already, you're past half-baked, you're already to so high. That's why you didn't know. It's all good. This is like the super mature, pretty much anything goes stream of the week. Yeah, both of you can take my club and like it. Yes, that's where they went to college. And then they smoked out on, they were like, oh, this is Ben Franklin. Like, they had some invention that Ben Franklin made and they didn't know what it was. And every time that they smoked that guy from, like, when they put his ashes into the weed plant, they could talk with the dead. And so they talked with Ben Franklin and come to find out that Ben Franklin had made a giant bong. And then they got everybody high. Yes, that was with Method Man and Red Man. You're right. You're right. They got everybody in the place high with a giant bong, and then they could all talk to the dead. Bible paper? Bro, I would not do that. I was fairly inventive, and that is not something I would have touched. We had a guy that had taken part of his clarinet apart, like, because there's like a little screen inside of the, I think it was a clarinet or something, and was using that as a screen, and we had fiddled around with stuff, taking the reeds out of the clarinet and everything. No, not reed, weed. We took the reed out of the clarinet to smoke weed. God. But that's what happens when you hang out with like band people, dude. But I only smoked 6 times. That's all the government knows, and that's what I will say forever and ever. Ow! Kablam! Aha, I got you. This is gonna hurt. Nope. I tried rolling to this side, it didn't work. Give me a Death Plus. Thank you. See, you're the inventor guy that we need around, that people that smoke weed need around in case they don't have papers and stuff. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, sir. That is uncalled for. Would you like to bring your friend down here? All right, we gotta not die on this boss. I almost had him dead the first time, and now I've been screwing around talking about weed. And I don't even smoke anymore. Bro, hold on. If you use Bible paper, like if you rip the Bible and smoke that, do you actually see Jesus then? Like, is that a come to Jesus moment? It's ouch! Jerks! What, did it have words on it, or was, because I know a lot of Bibles have like blank pages, and those blank pages are supposed to be there, one, to protect the other pages, and two, for you to write notes in. Yeah, that, yeah! Oh no! All my souls! My soul hurts talking about the Jesus thing. Over. Maybe next time you should you should not use Jesus paper to smoke out of. It's completely blank. Yeah. Dude, talk about taking in the word of God into your body. Dude, die. Oh my goodness. That was 5 years ago. Well, now for the most part, it's legal fairly everywhere. At this point, I don't know why they don't just legalize it nationally and be done with it. One, it would just make it to where it's easier on law enforcement. They don't have to bother with it. And personally, I don't care. It's weed. When you start getting into coke and heroin, I feel like that's where you kind of draw the line. But you, in the really long-term scheme of things, I don't know. It's really hard where to draw the line on that stuff. Bro, Yellowstone is amazing. I want to go back. Yeah, there's no smoke shops in Yellowstone. You are correct. Hey, Grinlondo! Welcome in, my friend. Well, I mean, it's not much different than alcohol, right? As far as I'm concerned. The big problem is it lasts a lot longer than alcohol does. So, like, I work in defense. So, I drink too. You're going to Yellowstone? Or you were camping next to Yellowstone, we're going the next day? Oh, when Yellowstone flooded. I didn't know Yellowstone flooded. Wow, okay. Yeah, so I work on... No. So, I work with Boeing, and I'm a quality engineer, and I have an A&P license, an airframes and power plants license. Well, it's actually a certification through the FAA. So, with that being said, it's still illegal federally. So if I smoke, so I can't smoke, I can lose my certifications and lose my security clearance and all that stuff. So I can't smoke. I don't know that I would want to. I'm older now. I really don't care as much. I would rather just drink some nice whiskey, but that's me. But there's a lot of people in my situation where they can't do that stuff because they would lose their security clearance and stuff. So if they legalized it, you could. I'm gonna die right here. I knew it! He'd go right through that thing. Venetian. At the Venetian. Like on Las Vegas, you're talking about. Thanks, Jay. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody. Personally, I don't care. Yeah, in Las Vegas. I've been there once. Actually, my wife used to go a lot before she married me, and then we went after we got married on our 1-year anniversary, and it was okay. But I just felt like, I don't know. We have kids and stuff, and we're not really into a ton of the stuff that Las Vegas has to offer. I'm bad with gambling, so it's like I have to leave all of my credit cards and just be like, all right, I have $100. That's all I have. Because I always feel like, oh, I can win it back if I just had $100 more. And that never works. So I just don't. So I just feel like we really don't get a ton out of Las Vegas. So we just don't like it. She goes to Disney a lot now. She's a travel agent for Disney, so I end up at Disney a lot, which is like the exact opposite of Las Vegas. So and we have kids. But I have been once, so nobody can say, well, you don't know anything about Las Vegas. No, I've been. We stayed there for like an entire week. I actually ran up and down the strip every morning. I was really into running at the time. Disney is your little dream. Well, Grenlando, if you ever want to set up a Disney trip, I have a perfect travel agent for you. The only thing, she can't book flights, but she can book all of your stay off property or on property, get all of your tickets and all that stuff all set up for you. And it costs you absolutely nothing, sir. Yeah, and that's where we kind of ran into. We weren't really, like, I have nothing against people that want to go do that stuff, but we're more family oriented. Outside of this stream, for the most part, actually, outside, like most of my, let me back up. My stream started as a family friendly stream because my kids would stream with me. Now they grew weary of it very quickly because they're young kids. And so I've been playing on my own. So I play some more adult games now, do some more adult things. But for the most part, a lot of stuff we do is family friendly. Circus sounds fun. Ow, that hurt. This is gonna hurt. No, don't kill me. I'm trying to heal. Yeah! Oh no! I was just out of range! Come on, come get me, dude. Kablam! Suck it, sir! Suck it hard and suck it long! Let's go! It's not hard. Yeah. I mean, you're welcome, Lone Wolf. Yeah, it's kind of, we kind of saw, we were there. You remember when they had that wreck? When was it? They had that lady that like ran over a bunch of people on the strip back, like in a minivan back in the day. We were there during that time. As a matter of fact, we were on the strip in the area where she ran over a bunch of people, literally 30 minutes before she ran everybody over. It was crazy. That's the last time we were there, and I already kind of saw the writing on the wall about it going down after that.
This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed.
Whoa, dude. That's not nice. I wonder if I use the human effigy and talk to him again. Ooh, hold on. What's this stuff? And this is where they introduced dual wielding, and I just have not used dual wielding at all. I suck. Dun 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 dun. Da-ba-bum. That, are you saying that guy's sus? I mean, I could agree with that. That's that guy is sus. That I don't know if I could do security. Dude, I would be tempted. Like, I'm the type of person that I am overcautious. So I was in the military for 5 years in the Marine Corps. I know you're not supposed to pull weapons on people, but bruh, there are crazy people out there.
Transient being, nothing has changed. You would never make a knight of the blue, and I have nothing more to say.
Bro, I want to kill that guy so bad right now. I won't. I would be, that's why I'm not a cop. I would be always on the side of error, on the side of caution. Because I want to come home to my family, dude. I don't want to be the guy that, like, didn't pull his gun. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to be the guy that did not pull his gun and gets killed, and then my family sees me no more. Really? Yeah, well, you know, that's what happens when you... I don't want to get too political and stuff, but I mean, literally, when you start taking money away from the police force and you start taking cops off the street, crime tends to go up. It just happens, especially in big cities. So... the big cities always have more crime. Nice job. There's usually a lot more people, too. You caught a charge? What are you talking about, dude? Do you even have a weapon? Yeah, it's... when you look at all the statistics, it's just sad. Like, in reality, it's sad that people want to... people are... there's some people out there that just don't care. And it sucks. And it's like, dude, you don't even care so much. It is kind of depressing. And I don't want to dwell on it for too long on the stream. But in reality, there's just some bad people out there that... And it's all just stems from selfishness. It's all about them over everybody else. And you know what? It just sucks, dude. Your weapon of ass destruction. Damn it, Jay. All right, I will talk about that real quick. Yeah, all right, so here, we'll switch from the game. And that should turn down the music and the console. Okay, look. When it comes to mass shootings, and I'm literally putting quotes around it because it's the way it's defined, right? So the way a mass shooting is defined, if I am correct, is if 4 or more people are killed in one single shooting. There are more suicides from guns than there are mass shootings. There are more people killed from suicides from guns than there are mass shootings. And yes, there are a lot of them. They count them as 35 so far this year. And it's, again, if someone is doing a drive-by shooting as a gang and they shoot and kill 4 people, that's considered a mass shooting. So I don't know if the definition is just wrong, or if maybe they should look at it differently. If 4 people are killed in a shooting, that means mass shooting. Now, I think, yes, which tends to be 4 or 5 plus deaths. Right. So if someone were to shoot someone and then kill themselves, not mass shooting. But there are literally more death. The most gun deaths are not from mass shootings. It's from suicide. So I understand and that's if the guy kills, if someone kills 3 people and then shoots themselves, mass shooting. Are the mass shootings all in schools? No. Are the mass shootings from gangs in a gang shootout? Maybe. So I think when they just say there's been 35 mass shootings, they are purposely misconstruing the statistics to fit a narrative, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if you were to break down what was actually going on and what each shooting was, that it would not be like, you would sit back and go, oh, okay, I understand that. Yep. That's how I've looked at the statistics. I am not an expert. I'm not an expert, and I don't want to go into politics. I'm just saying people are using it and spinning it and using it to fit a we need to get rid of guns narrative. And you can do that with statistics and almost anything else. Almost anything. And it's I mean, I can see why you would want to use it that way if you don't want guns around. And the point is, guns don't kill people, the people kill people. Like, if I left the gun just laying on my counter, no one in my house would die unless they picked up the gun. Yes. Thank you, Jay. And for the most part, that's all I want to say about it. I just want to get back to the game. I think you need to look at each shooting before you call it a mass shooting, but they're not. They're just lumping them all together. I mean, if we want to go into shootings, what happens in Chicago every weekend that's not considered a mass shooting is more than all the deaths combined in like the US from shootings. It's ridiculous. Like the big cities are literally the worst. And that's where we'll draw the line. I'm not talking about it anymore. That's just my thoughts. I could be wrong. But it doesn't make sense to me to call every damn thing a mass shooting. Yeah, even if you get rid of all the guns, if people want to kill people, they're gonna kill people. Look at the... Yeah, so Granlando, when you see a lot of stuff from the US, if you're watching the news, yeah, you have to get rid of knives. You have to get rid of knives. You have to get rid of guns. By the way, you know what kills more people every year than guns? Blunt objects. That is a statistic. Why are we not banning blunt objects like bats or golf clubs? You would literally have to get rid of everything. If someone wants to kill you, they will do it. You can kill people with your bare hands. You're good, dude. You're good, high fructose. I would say high fructose. The news is biased. So, Granlando, when you see something on the news, I would say check several news sites and try and pull as many facts and try and get rid of as many opinions as you can before you judge what it is. And you also have to think that when you're talking about Europe, like what's the entire population of Europe versus the entire population of the US? Do they, it used to be blunt objects. Have knives and sharp objects overtaken them? I haven't looked at the statistics lately. I could be wrong. I'm just talking about US though, not worldwide. Yes, see, that's what I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with the guns and everything to do with the people. And that's the problem. And if you take away the guns from the good people can't defend themselves from even a knife at that point. I could, but most people can't. I don't think they are, dude. Granted, guns in the hands of good people are not dangerous. Of law-abiding people are not dangerous. Guns in the hands of bad people are dangerous. Bombs, nuclear weapons in the hands of bad people are dangerous. Nuclear weapons in the hands of good people that are trying to use it as a deterrent are not dangerous. It's blunt objects. Last I looked, blunt objects was literally the highest thing. People are dangerous, yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's lit. If you think about it, there's 380 million people in the US. I believe was like, I could be wrong. I thought it was 380 million people. And how many percentage of those people are committing gun violence? Very, 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 very few in the grand scheme of things. If you took away their guns and gave them knives instead, you'd have London. Yeah, I don't know all. Again, I don't know all the statistics. I just know that the number is very small. I don't think you would. I don't think you would. If you look at California, California and Chicago have some of the strictest gun laws, and they have some of the highest amount of gun deaths. Like Los Angeles just had a mass shooting. Chicago has mass shootings all the time. I agree with that. And like I said, I don't want to dwell on it because I don't want to run everybody off. Good people should be able to have guns. Bad people should not be able to have guns. The problem is bad people don't follow the laws. Yeah, well, that's somebody with a mental issue, robot. I don't know the explanation, Grinlando. Most of the times, if you delve into it, there's laws that should have prevented those people from having guns in the first place, and they just weren't. Either they weren't followed, or they weren't strict enough. I don't want to say strict enough. They weren't followed properly, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of issues, and I will tell you, taking away the guns isn't going to do anything, because they did the same thing in London. And Lone Wolf is saying they have 100 to 200 stabbings all the time. So it's not like taking the guns away is going to do much. You'd have to take every single person's gun away on the entire earth to get rid of guns. They have that in some cases. And the biggest thing is that it seems like if you look at each situation, what you'll see is there's always, I don't want to say always, that always is bad. In a lot of cases, there are what you call red flags, that person is probably not mentally stable and shouldn't have guns. And law enforcement or government or whoever was in charge of doing that check and following up, whether it be the FBI or local facilities, didn't follow up like they were supposed to. They didn't surveil them like the law says, or they were just like, that guy's okay. So it's a lot of failures. There's a lot of failures along the way. I think a huge, yeah. Yeah, you can usually track it to a failure of the people in charge that are supposed to be tracking everything, didn't do it, or they had the information and they should have seen it coming and they didn't, but then they blame it on the gun, and it's not the gun. Yeah, the dude was a millionaire. And we have to remember, like, I'm going to tell you, we'll switch back to here. I'm a fairly religious person, so I'm going to look at it differently than most people are. And I don't want to run anybody off. These are just my beliefs, and maybe not exactly how you look at it, but it's just my thought process. We're in a fallen world, right? The world is fallen. There's sin. And I know people don't like the word sin, but the heart of man is corruptible and easily influenced, and our minds don't work the way they're supposed to because of all of the sin and fallenness and mental issues and stresses and a ton of stuff. One little thing snaps and you're just not there anymore. And that's when stuff goes wrong. And it's really hard It's really hard to pinpoint one thing. I could say, well, that person's evil, but that person may not necessarily be evil per se, but might have had something that happened in his life that threw him off, and his mental capacity is completely busted, and it just doesn't see consequences the same as everybody else. And it's because this world is fallen. That's from a more religious standpoint. The people are not, like, people try to do good, but in most cases, people think about themselves and what they want. And if you go to the extreme of that, you get people that will shoot others, take what they want, and do what they want. If the world were to devolve, all life would just start getting to the strong would survive. Whoever owns the guns, whoever is stronger would run that street, run that territory, run that neighborhood. They go over it over and over again in any apocalypse thing. Somebody that's able to quell and keep everybody in check with force will rise up and do that. And that's the type of mentality that some people have. It's really bad. Yeah, I try and help people. In some cases, is it because I feel better about myself for helping people? Yes. So is there some type of selfish thing to it? Maybe, but I try to help people where I can, when I can, because I feel like I want to help people and better other people. Do I feel good about it? Yes. So could you say I'm selfish because I want to feel good about helping somebody else? Maybe you could. It's a huge thing. They might be. All right, that's it. A lot of the moral, I agree. A lot of the morals have gone away. We've gotten away from religion, and a lot of the stuff that people used to agree upon in the past is now like, well, maybe it's okay now. But, yep, clicks off the soapbox. We're getting back to the game. Hi, Raz. Dude, Grenlando asked. Yes, back to Dark Souls. What was I doing? I killed the Dragon Rider. Dude, that's the second rant. It's all Grenlando's fault. Yeah, so I say look at the angle that the media is showing it as, and go from several different media outlets and pick media outlets that are on both sides, and then start pulling the information from it. That's the only way you're gonna do it. You have no regrets. I'm sure that this stream will end up being like canceled by YouTube and Twitch. I'll be banned tomorrow. I talked about guns and religion, and we have T-Rexes involved. I have no idea where to go, by the way. I do need a bathroom break. I do need a drink. We went off when we shouldn't have. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a refill. I'm gonna put a beer at back screen up so I can use the bathroom and get a refill. This is your time to go back, grab some snacks, chillax, and then we're gonna focus on Dark Souls after this and attempting to get through here. Much lighter conversation going forward, guys. Let's go for it. We'll be right back. Yes, that's what I was saying too. Anywho, boop, we're back. Cheers to regular thing. Welcome back. What are you talking about? Twitch? No, he's fine on YouTube. He's fine there. The chat goes back and forth. Yeah, it's fine. He can see the chat. Thanks for the sub and like, by the way, dude. Yo! See, we're back. All right. I killed the dragon. I killed the dragon rider. Your YouTube is way behind, is it really? Did I use the key to make the room turn? I don't think I did, so let's go do that. I'll just run back through here and make the room turn, apparently. How you doing tonight, Raz? You got your wine ready, buddy? Oh, really? All right, hold on. Dude, you know how many keys I have? So many keys. Is there a way to see how many keys I have? I don't think there is. I have a lot of keys that I picked up. Hey, how's it going there? I want your pants. Give me your pants. Take off your pants and give them to me. Well, that would be helpful if there's an actual room to turn there and we get to go somewhere else. Your wine... Oh my gosh. How are you going to get through this stream with no wine? It's just going to be me drinking by myself. Is anyone else even drinking every time I die? I always wonder. I know Raz does. I'm sorry, dude. I'm here. Are you talking about the room down inside this thing? Before I go into the castle area? Oh, over here. Oh, nice. Gin with lemonade. Sounds nice. I'm not a big gin person. I've really gotten into scotches and whiskeys lately. No, not here. The first room? All right, I'm gonna stand right here. Where do I need to go? Well, a high fruit, what we were talking about that earlier. This way? This way here? This was right? Okay. Are you talking about this room here that turns? Let's see. Oh, check this out, dude. New area! Yeah, we got it. I got it, dude. I got it. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record I almost walked off. I almost walked off the edge singing "You Spin Me Right Round." Why does this go up like this? I don't like how close it makes you get to the edge. Oh, wait! I forgot to read these. I love these messages. Are you ready? Ghost in short right ahead. Visions of a message. None of those. Oh, hey, what's this guy? Hey, buddy. Beast. This guy's a beast?
I don't know who you are, but leave me be. The frailty of the weak disrupts the dark.
Oh. Yeah, I am actually playing first, what is it? First Sins or whatever.
You haven't the gift. Leave me alone. I'm interested in one thing, dark.
Okay, we got a bonfire. I do like having a bonfire. Let me reset right here. There's 3 DLCs? What? I know in Remastered, we killed everything except one of the dragons. I will tell you, I was getting really fed up with that dragon, and we were just like, I'm like, no, I'm done. And I went and killed the last boss, literally in our first try. I found out you could parry him, and that was all I needed. That's gross. What's this say? Shortcut ahead? Why is it raining green stuff? Go die, dude. What is doing that? A moth? Is that a moth? Dude, I agree. Who sneezed on me, bro? Well, we got a new area to go to. I'm all down for it. What is this? Gravestones? Fantastic. Enemy ahead? Whatevs. Whatevs. Just an enemy. Is that what you got? Is that all you got, bro? Dead. I think I'm too powerful for this area. I am Batman. I just opened this door. Excuse me. Get dead. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me, sir. That is rude. Rude. Rude, I say. I missed. As I say... As I say I'm too powerful for this area, I die. Thank you, Raz. I've not died a lot tonight. I have gone through more whiskey than I really needed to. I have enough dex to use the katana, but when I picked up this bad boy right here, that was all I needed. I ran a strength build in Remastered, and I ended up with a lot of Havel's stuff, and I think I used everything of Havel's except the shield. I just never could get the shield to work, which is fine. I just two-handed this bad boy, so... The weapon in this game... Bruh. Have you not seen the power? The power that is the dragon tooth. Ouch. I feel like I can jump down there, but I really want my souls back. This dude's literally hanging on the edge here. Prisoner's waistcloth. That's what I wanted in my life. A rapier with lightning damage. We did pick up... Get dead, dude. We did pick up a great sword that I really want to get to. Excuse me. Nope, 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 nope. Move! Dude, move. Drink. Don't die. Move. Get jacked, jerk. All right. As I was saying, I did pick up a great sword with fire that I really want to get to. Or an ultra great sword. But I need 13 faith. So I've been throwing everything into faith at the moment. Okay, so there's 2 ways to go here. I do like this new area. So I could jump down there. I think I'm gonna jump down here. New fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go or say we're only dreaming. That was very rude, whoever threw that damn knife at me. Just saying. You went to bed because I started singing? My bad. Oh, so that's what you like the most. I think on Elden Ring, I want to do something a little bit different. I've seen some sword builds where they dual wield a lot better than like there was no real dual wielding in DS1. And then this one seems to have introduced dual wielding, but I really haven't messed with it too much. I would like to take like a magical sword and a regular sword. Round Potato! What is up, my friend? How are you doing? Tell me about your life and cheers. You better have a drink ready, dude. In case I die. All right, here's the problem. We got a smidge off. There we go. There we go. Get a smidge off the edge there. Yeah, so that's where I'm torn. I have Bloodborne. I have not decided if I want to play Bloodborne next or just go into DS3. Nah! I kind of want to go into DS3 and then do Bloodborne. I know there's Demon Souls as well. It's not what you like the most? Are you sure? Yeah, see, that's what I've heard, and that's why people are like, "Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now?" That's why people are like, "I need to play Bloodborne next." If I jump over there, If I jump over there, can I get back? Let's see. Let's see if I can actually jump. Let me remember how to jump. Hold on. All right. Jump is like a newer concept on this game, right? I could be wrong. Right. Actually, let's go back to here and get a level. And then I will try and jump across and die. Yes, that fart is the funniest one because it laughs at the end. Although the one that lasts really long is good too, and then the Mario fart. I can't jump. What? How dare you tell me I can't do a thing, sir? I will jump over there now. Just show you what's up. You'll die if you jump over there. I won't. How do I get back there though? That's the question. How do I get back to there? I will try. If I can figure out how to teleport back. Oh. I can't teleport back? Well. Why can I not teleport there? Am I missing it? It's the huntsman? All right. I must have missed it. Sinners, The Last Bastille, No Man's Wharf, Belfry. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Got you. Got you. All right, here we go. Is this the one? All right, here we go. And go. Oh, I almost made it. Dude, I almost made it. Come on, dude. How are you saying I can't get over there? That was so close. Oh, yeah, my knee felt like that the other day, dude. There's got to be a way to get over there. All right, I admit. I admit. I can't. I know I didn't jump. I'm gonna try one more time. But I don't think you can get over there. The point is, I don't mind because I can pick up my souls. And we get to drink. Yeah! Aha! I proved you wrong, sir. I am here. Look at that. Look at me in all my splendor. Now, I can do nothing. No, I got there from here, but I can't do anything. I have proven that you can get here, but nothing can be done once you are here. Shut up. I don't care if I'm stuck. I did it. That's all that matters. All right, well. Oh, wait, look. Aha! Not stuck. Not stuck. Nope. You take that death back. Oh, wait, it didn't work from the last time? Okay, that's the right number. I did it. No one should ever doubt my grandness. Ooh, a monastery charm. Soul of a proud knight. How awesome I am at this game. Yeah, I think there's a 30-second cooldown in case two people try and do it at the same time. Yeah, take that. I found, shut up. I was dying because I was trying to jump across. I don't think there's anywhere to go from here. So I guess I may need to actually, I have to use a homeward bone. I'm boned. I have to use a bone. Aha! Well, I figured a way to get there and into this little tunnel, but there's nothing I can do from this tunnel. There's nowhere to jump from here, so I will. I don't think I can make that. I will have to use a homeward bone from here. Oh, really? I can travel down the mushrooms on the wall? Is that right? Oh, there is a way down there. Is that a bonfire? No, it's not a bonfire. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good, I'm poisoned. That's what I like. Nope, 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 nope. That is a big thing with eyes. No. Nope, not helpful. Not helpful. Not helpful. Okay, that moth is pissing me. Oh, the poison killed me. Are you kidding me? I apparently did. Oh my gosh. All right, I don't think I actually need to jump over there. No! Damn it. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to go to the edge and oh man. That's what I meant to do. Good night, dude. Oh, I don't need, hold on. I have this fire thing on. I don't need that. Is there one that gives me poison resistance? That'd be nice. Shut up, Jay. Yeet. You and your yeet. I could use throwing knives. I guess I should equip some throwing knives, huh? Oh my God. Shut up. Well, there's one less throwing knife because apparently I am bad at equipping things. You know what? No. I have a bow. And I have arrows somewhere. Where are my arrows? Why can I not have arrows? Hi, Squirrel King. It's going. We actually figured out where to go thanks to some help. Oh, here we go. Arrows. What? It's called a power stance? Oh, there we go. How do I use the arrows once I have them on? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Aha! Take that, jerk butterfly. Excuse me, why? Why am I getting butterflied right now? Oh my gosh. Bro, it takes so long for me to find the poison thing too. Be surprised if I didn't die in the first place. Oh, I got a raid and I can't see out of my right eye. Thank you so much, whoever raided me. My eye hurts. Oh, Leanne. Leanne! What's up, Leanne? Thank you for the raid. What's up? Hi, everybody. Welcome into the house, Jacobs. I am attempting right now to shoot moths. No, don't. How are you doing? My name is Jason with House Jacobs, and we are playing Drunk Souls. It is a spin on Dark Souls where every time that I die, if you are participating, you don't have to, but I highly encourage it, that everyone drinks. I am drinking scotch tonight, and that's how we do. Yes, this area is filled with butterflies, and I don't like it. Okay. I don't think, are they butterflies or moss? Thank you so much for the help. Is my bot helping me? What bot? Like my bot? Well, that's not gonna kill anything. No, they're moths, dude. They're not butterflies. They're moths. What was Leanne playing, by the way? Ooh, Dark Souls Remastered. How'd it go, Leanne? Sorry, I now have time to talk because I'm not being attacked by butterflies that are killing me. Or moths or whatever. He could be on Team Derp. Dude, they look like moths to me. Like, you know those moon moths? That's what they look like. How was Dark Souls Remastered? By the way, you do art? I will say that I can draw, but it's mostly I see something, I can copy it. Not I can like make something from scratch. There are very few things I can make from scratch. Unfortunately. I guess I'm just not that good. Is there a way to go down here? Or? This looks like a spot. What? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's SL1? Is that a special way of playing? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I feel like they're more moths than they are, butterflies. Oh, a challenge run? What? Well, what's SL1? Somebody's gotta tell me. Look, this looks like a spot I should be able to break, and I'm not really then. What? Dude, there's no way. No way. Is that a for real thing people do? Nuh-uh. No leveling up. That sounds crazy to me. Well, okay, so here's the question on that then. How do you wield weapons if you don't level up? You just wield them at really bad efficiencies? You've also beat DSL. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. DS3 is your most played game? I heard a lot of people did not like DS2 and were all about DS3, and when it came to going from like just basically skipping this game, like I don't like it. I feel like there's still a oh, excuse me, sir. That is rude. Rude. You're very rude. There is a thing that I did not get down here. So let's go back through. I'm gonna shoot this stupid moth. I think it's a moth. Is it dead? I already killed it? Excuse me, no. Woo, I almost fell off. Okay. Be dead. Hold on. Hold on. I need to not die from poison? Well, you can fix the iframes with the adaptability thing, right? Is that what it is? Whoa! I made it. I don't need to kill that guy, so I just really wanted to get whatever that was, so we're gonna use this homeward bone, go back to the bonfire. You didn't even finish it? I will tell you that I have struggled with the game. I don't dislike it, but I was just like, you know, maybe I should just go to DS3. Dude, I don't know. I think I put mine at 20 and just left it at that. I agree. It makes no sense why there is a stat literally for dodging. As a matter of fact, if you think of it in a Dungeons and Dragons type thing, dexterity should just be built in for dodging. Oh, hold on. What is that you speak of? Tilu? What is Tilu? The Last of Us. Oh, Dude, that is such a good game. We have been having a lot of fun with that. Yes, I do play The Last of Us Thursdays. That has actually been a really fun game to play. The story is fantastic so far. Dude, I'm trying to read the chat right now. Why are you hitting me? Stop trying to kill me when I'm doing the chat. Yeah, I will tell you, Lone Wolf, when I get into games, like God of War was the same thing when we first started it. I really wanted to play it like every single day. But I'm like, all right, I have a schedule. I know people come in for Pokemon streams. I know people come in for Dark Souls streams. I don't want to like upend the schedule and be like, I'm playing this game until it's done. I try and leave it on its designated day. So this is Drunk Souls Day. Monday and Wednesday right now are Pokemon. What does that guy do? Whoa. What is that guy doing? What? What the hell was that? Oh yes, they call him the Streak. Woo! Boogity boogity. Fast thing on 2 feet. Woo! Boogity boogity. He's just as fast as he can be with his anatomy. He don't give us a peek. Woo! Come, bro, come back. Come back. I'm sure he does drop an item. Oh my gosh. Does anybody know that song I was just singing? Please tell me someone knows that song. Jay knows the song. Ray Stevens, thank you. No? You don't know Ray Stevens? Oh my gosh. Bruh. You gotta look that up. It's called Ray Stevens The Streak, I believe. It's about a guy and he's talking to reporters. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. I can't pause this, can I? I'm not getting attacked. It's not Ferris Bueller. We're doing this right now. Everybody is about to get introduced to Ray Stevens, The Streak. Oh my gosh, there's an actual video. There's a music video. Hold on. We're gonna switch over. You're getting introduced to this. Bro, the Mississippi Squirrel Revival is so good. Ray Stevens, if you don't know who Ray Stevens is, you guys need to know. You need to know, and you're gonna find out right now. I'm going to pull up. I don't know if there's a good way for me to do this. I normally have a video capture, display capture. Let's not grab that display. Let's grab this display. There we go. Ray Stevens, The Streak. Okay.
Have you considered going solar in Oklahoma but afraid of the huge price tag attached? Most people don't know this.
I'm not gonna be on top of this thing.
sir, remember? Oh, listen, this man will take care of you. You know what to say. Absolutely. Everyone, this was especially...
Well, once again, Mr. Stevens, you have managed to, pardon the expression, barely stay within the bounds of what is permissible.
Bro, it's such a great song. It's dribbling all over the court. It's such a good song, dude. Ray Stevens is amazing. He is a, oh, it's going to go in. Hold on. It's going to go into like the Mississippi Squirrel Revival. We're not going to do that. Yeah, that dude's all streaking around. Yeah, I can't believe you guys have not heard that song. Bruh. I'm My Own Grandpa. That's a great song too. Dude, Ray Stevens has so many good songs. And he also has the song that it's a nicer song. It's Everything is Beautiful, where it goes, everything is beautiful in its own way, like a starry sunny night or a snow falling winter's day. He is, but then he also has some actual songs. Definitely back in the day. Yeah, he does a lot of comedy stuff, but he is super cool. I always loved all of his music. It was ridiculous. And I just figured out a better way to actually display that thing on here. I just do it on this scene, but behind where the game is. Instead of trying to do it on my talk scene that has like 8,000 overlays. I can, but all it does is with you. So there's different things with Twitch. They will mute the music so you don't get a copyright strike. With Trovo, I don't think they care. Facebook will mute it as well, and they'll get a copyright claim on it. YouTube is where it will copyright claim you. But in that claim, what happens is any watch hours from the stream, instead of going to, if I were a partner, I'm not, but if I were, instead of any watch hours counting towards my money, it would count towards whatever music I used instead, whatever artist that claimed it. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, crap, I missed. That guy did not stand a chance. Thanks. Dude, he did get squished. I'm having issues. Oh, there it is. Yeah, technically you can get a strike against your channel, but in most cases, especially with YouTube, they are more willing to just take your ad revenue and not strike you. In some cases, like you're blocked in certain countries, like if there's music that's not allowed in, say, Russia, which I get blocked a lot on Russia sometimes. It just won't. It just won't show your stream in Russia. Like the VOD of your stream. It won't show the playback in Russia. Yeah, I know. I'm just messing around. I got lost on Ray Stevens for a second. Well, I would tell you, Lone Wolf, that's not actually the truth, dude. Whoever owns the music for Ray Stevens will claim it. They will claim it. But for me, for the most part, again, I'm not monetized because I just don't have the watch hours. I wish I did. I wish I had 4,000 watch hours. I have enough I have enough subs. That's not the problem. It's watch hours. If I had enough watch hours, I would just lose revenue on this one stream. That's it. Not everything, just this one stream. Oh, it's all right, dude. I understand. Dude, what is with these guys? Hold up. Well, Jay, they would just mute it. They would just mute it, and then you wouldn't get a copyright claim. Yeah, that was a BDSM claim or gang. You do run the risk of getting a claim, but in most cases, they will mute the VOD so as not to allow a claim to happen. So actually, in your OBS settings, you can run your music on a completely separate channel than what your VOD gets. And if you do that, especially on Twitch, then what you can do is you can keep that from actually ending up in your VOD at all. Dang, dude. Getting all the views. I'd never hit that high. Yeah, well, muting doesn't count as a copyright strike. Oh, I have not seen that happen. That is interesting, Lone Wolf. So on the VOD, instead of having the mainstream music, it has jazz that plays in the background instead. That is interesting. TTK is a platform for free views. I wasn't paying attention. I should have jumped across. I was literally watching the chat. I was, but then I forgot that my my dragon tooth was at risk, right? It said that, but then if you go back to the bonfire and it's not all the way broken, I think it gets fixed. Yeah, see? There you go. Weapon repairs unless it's broken. Excuse me, sir. Oh, it's my friend the butterflies. Oh, crap. They got those fancy weapons that, that have the dark or whatever on it. I don't like that. I missed. I missed again. Now I'm on fire. Dude! Are you kidding? Dude, are you kidding me right now? There you go. There is, but almost every time I've used that, I've like had zero success with it. Maybe it's just because I'm like, oh no, my thing's broken. I better go back. There we go. I was wondering why that guy wasn't falling down before. Skeleton! Dead skeleton. We gotta get to get through this BDSM gang here, as Razanov so affectionately called it. Oh, maybe that's why. I'm not good at using things. Look, I got this big hammer. It smashes people. That's what I know. And I know how to heal myself. Oh my gosh. Flutter Schnitzel? How am I supposed to remember that? I just said it. Flutter Schnitzel. It's actually probably Flutter Schnitzel instead of Schnitzel because there's no Z. Here's where I fell like an idiot. Oh crap! Ouch! Ouch! Hold on, 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 hold on. That was uncalled for, sir. Oh my gosh, you kidding me right now? What's with this gimp that accompanied that guy? Can I please heal? All right. No, don't tell me there's an epic boss coming up. That is... Uwinian? Uwinian? Oh. Blevin? Hey, buddy. Ouch! Be dead, jerk. All right. Llewellyn. Interesting. That NPC is hell if you don't have a dragon tooth, maybe. But I got a dragon tooth. Yoink! Yeah, we're not doing spoilers. No! God damn it. Damn it! You're good, Bob. It's no big deal, dude. Boo! Boo! Well, as blind as I can be. Welcome in, Bob. How are you doing? Bob Iger. That's like the Disney CEO right now, is it not? I believe it is. Bob Iger. Well, grab a drink, and every time I die, you have to drink. So, enjoy that. Because that's how it works. You also don't have to participate, but it's more fun if you do. There will be points that I ask for help, and you are more than welcome then to tell me what to do. Crap. Dude, I am trying to read the chat and you were out here trying to crush me. Stop it. Stop it. This game is not conducive to reading chat at all. Totally helpful whenever. I know that, what is it? High Fruit also said the same thing. God. That is not helpful, Jay. Bro, Jay is just out here. Now, I'm wondering, you're named Bob Iger. Does that mean you're actually a Disney fan, or is that for some other reason? Because I highly doubt the real Bob Iger would be logging in and checking me out for no reason whatsoever. Perfect. That's the best reason. Why are you named Bob Iger? Cause oh, I almost thought that guy jumped off. That'd have been nice if he did that. Bob Iger likes Dark Souls. Well, you know what? If you're really Bob Iger, I got some issues as a stockholder that I would like to go over. Just saying. All right, we've got... I thought I saw earlier that there was a spot where I could bring a helper friend. I like bringing helper friends into boss fights. Which is funny because on Dark Souls 1, I brought there was only one fight I brought a helper friend in because I didn't realize that helper friends were an actual thing that could be used in the game. So on this game, I've been bringing helper friends because at first I didn't like this game, and now I'm actually starting to like it now that I have a decent amount of adaptability and stuff. Good night. Excuse me. That hurt quite a bit. You think there's a helper friend there? I am humanized. I thought I saw one further back here too. I could have swore I saw summons back here. Which was really interesting to me, being that I was like way the hell back here. Oh well, whatever. Helper friend, where are you? I know you exist. Damn it, Jay. He's in this shell-looking place? Well, whatever. I guess I'll fight the boss all by myself. All by myself. That's all right. All right, every time it says there's an illusion ahead, there is never an illusion ahead. And then hooray for ring. There's not an illusion here. You are literally lying. You're just making me smash my weapon against the wall for no reason. And then I almost die trying to get back across. You know what? Whatever. Here we go. Oh, this guy looks like fun. Maybe he'll take me on a ooh, run. I'm just gonna run. Yo! Oh my god! No, I don't need that right now, dude. I'm trying to run from this executioner, dude. I see how this fight's gonna be. It's not a fight that I have to take him out. It's a fight that I have to... I have to dodge. That's what I have to do. Dodge. I was chewing ice. I'm sorry. I have to stay alive and then stay alive some more. No, don't tell me things. Let me die like 5 or 6 times. How am I supposed to drink if you're always giving me the answer to stuff? Part of the fun of this game is for me to get drunk. I'm not. I know. I know. I'm not gonna dodge it. I have to jump into the little corridors. I did. Okay. When I said dodge, I did not mean dodge the actual. Good night. Hold on. I did not mean dodge the actual chariot. Three dudes, one club. Now you guys are gonna argue over whether I can iframe it or not. How about this? I just dive into the corridor where I don't get hit. Triple kill. There he is. It's all right. I'll fiddle around with it a few times, and then if I get stuck, I'll let you know. See, sometimes I like playing the bosses just so I can drink a little bit more. I mean, I guess I could just drink, but that's no fun, just drinking. Gotta drink for a reason. There's gotta be a reason behind the drink. So you just gotta hide in these little nooks. Oh, are you kidding me right now? We're just bringing dudes back to life, huh? All right. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, before we do that again, I gotta get some more drink. All right. Just as always, it is time for a drink refill and a bathroom usage. Go, refill your drinks, get some snacks, and we will be right back after, there's no messages, after this slight break. Nope, I'll figure it out. Thank you, though, Mr. Bob Iger. I'm back. I would love to get to Elden Ring. That's part of what I wanted to do. I know you don't have to play this game to get to Elden Ring, but, you know. Dude, awesome on the platinum, by the way. I really did enjoy Dark Souls 1. Yeah, I've got... Ouch. I played through the Dark Souls 1 remastered. It was so good. I was hooked after that. And then I got to this one and I was like, I don't know if I like this. I'm starting to like it now. So I guess it's all right. You guys seem to be very up and up on the FromSoft games. What's your favorite FromSoft game? You can understand the haters? Good night. That is a lot of dudes. That's too many BDSM dudes. Hold on. DS3, really? Jerks. Thanks, Raz. I haven't decided what to play next. I have both Bloodborne and DS3. I have not picked up Demon Souls yet. But I know that all of those are FromSoft games. Bro, you're a little behind on that. One has by far the best world design. I did enjoy Dark Souls 1. 2, the best combat? Really? The best bosses are in 3. Interesting. I wonder if after playing, I will come up with the same... Really? You think Bloodborne next? Well, here's the question. How far away from the end of this game am I? Am I like 4 or 5 streams away? Am I like 12 streams away? In some cases, I'm slower. Like I got caught in... Excuse me, sir. He's gonna kill me. Like I got caught in an area I wasn't supposed to be in Dark Souls 1, and we spent 3 streams down with all those pinwheel guys. Dude! Can I target this guy or what? Jesus. Really? You think I'm halfway? Damn it. I thought for sure I was farther than that. The combat was was fairly different coming from Dark Souls 1 to this. And after putting some points into adaptability so that I can roll better and get some more iframes, and picking up this monstrous beast of a weapon and going back to a more of a strength build, I feel like it's very on par with DS1. But I have not really explored like the double handing or the two handing and all of that a lot of people really say that this game has or came up with, essentially, that the first one didn't have. I really haven't gotten into it. DS2 is only good if you enjoy DS2. I'll tell you what, I've enjoyed it a lot more since I picked up this Dragon Tooth. Really? Oh crap, are you kidding me? Why would that even be a thing, like where I can drink when I'm already not damaged? All right, let's see this thing. Don't worry, I don't know what the bosses are talking about anymore anyways. That's not what I wanted. Jump! Run! Don't stand there and get stabbed in the back by the dang skeletons. No! Let me in the corner! You dirty son of a bitch! Yeah? Is that another? That's a boss thing I can't go to. All right. What? Hold on. What? Ouch! 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 Jerk. Why is so many people put their stuff there so I can't do anything there? Huh. Oh my gosh, can I actually just stand here the entire time and gain skeleton XP? That'd be amazing. Just... It's gotta be something. Visions of Revenge. Oh, hold on. Oh, hey, look at this thing. Oh, really? Really? That's how we're doing this? Oh, he's gonna charge me. I'm dead. Damn it! Hey, you shut your mouth. I found the lever, okay? But I got stomped. Oh, that doesn't look like a good summons. That's a red summons. Why is there a red summons? Forgotten Soul? Yeah, sure. What the hell, dude? You can come along with me. Summoning Dark Spirit? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Well, that was not a helpful soul. I need a helpful soul to come with me on the boss fight. Not I did get a human effigy though. That was helpful. Stupid moths. I'm still you can ask Bob whatever you want. I'm still wondering if he is the CEO of Disney. Really? There you go. Oh my God, it's Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney. Hey, dude, I'm just gonna let you know, you need to make peace with old Governor DeSantis. I don't like how much money you've lost my stock, and stop making crappy movies. No, there were good movies up until the last, like, 3 years. So I don't know what you're talking about. That's funny, dude. Has anybody else actually put your name to the person that you're emulating, essentially? Have they put 2 and 2 together, or do they just not know? I would assume, unless you're somebody that's like a Disney style. Oh, you dirty sons of bitches! Nobody's pointed that out? I didn't think so. Unless you're like a Disney stockholder or you're somebody that follows Disney, you're probably not gonna know. You just go for random names. So do you change your name often? I just want to know so that way I know if like I'm talking to the same person later on. All right. Ugh. There is definitely a lot to say about that. I don't think that the first one of the trilogy was horrible. I felt like they were setting it up. I think 7 through 9 was terrible. Look, I don't think the 7 was horrible. I think they had a huge setup with 7 that they completely failed with on 8 and 9. Like when Finn picked up a lightsaber, I was like, oh, are we gonna have 2 brand new Jedi? And then he didn't do anything with that. Yeah, but if you think of it as what it could have been, 7 was essentially setting up characters to be the next thing. Like if they had played more. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It had potential that they literally just let fall on the wayside. Fall on the wayside. Had they set up Finn, and Finn didn't have to be a strong Jedi. He could have just been a Jedi or Force sensitive, right? They could have played more into the Rey and Finn romantic stuff that it felt like everybody. I felt like everybody. I get that a little bit. High fruit. I get that a little bit. And again, they could have set it up better. Like, had the two of them just survived. Literally just survived. And she wasn't that, like, I don't think she was great with the lightsaber in the first place. She did show some potential with knowing how to use that little staff that she had. So it's not out of the question that she could wield a lightsaber. She, and agreed, she could have had training from Leia, right? Like, they could have focused more on her and Finn learning from Leia. And had they focused a little bit more on that in number 7, made it more of a romantic thing between Finn and Rey, and Rose could have been a better character too. I think they just let so much go. I agree, but I'm gonna tell you that as someone that's trained in martial arts for several years, I have not done any training recently in the past couple years. I trained more on what's called screama sticks, which are sticks that are about this long, essentially, and it was two-handed, and bows. I was able to sort of transition into knowing how to use swords. So having, like, her being able to use a staff would translate into something of understanding how to use a weapon as an extension of your body and having the Force. I do agree that they are different, but I'm saying she could have used it in a we can survive type thing and then get training from Leia. Like I'm saying, there was a lot of potential with 7 that they just let fall by the wayside with 8. And then 9 was just a complete joke. No, you can't backhand, but she didn't use it that way though. That's what I'm saying. I'm about to get run over. Really? It hit both of us? Are you kidding me right now? Oh my god, there's so many skeletons. I'm dead. Yeah, I know there's mages hiding in the corners. I've already fought them. She hides. She was taught by Yoda to hold her thing that way. It is impractical, but it worked for her. Not every way of fighting is practical for every single person. Yeah, so both of Ahsoka's swords are essentially short. If you look at anybody that dual wields in any type of fantasy, so if you think of, I don't know if anybody that's read any Forgotten Realms stuff. Anybody that normally dual wields in like a D&D type setting normally has like a long sword and a short sword, or a long sword and a dirk, which is a long knife, essentially. So there are many different types of martial stances and martial fighting that can be adapted. Knowing how to use one weapon gives you essentially like a base. Are you freaking kidding me right now? A base understanding of how to use most weapons. I'm telling you from experience. So Rey knowing how to use a staff does, yes, a long sword would be in the dominant hand, a short sword would be in the non-dominant hand. If you are one of those fighters that can dual wield, like say 2 scimitars, like Dritz Duorden, if anybody knows who that is, I would be surprised. But he dual wields 2 scimitars. He is capable, through massive amounts of training, to use both hands independently of the other. That is very, very, very rare. It happens in real life too, but it is very rare that you're able to dual wield 2 long weapons like that. Specifically because you get tangled up in yourself. Scimitars are beautiful. If you are ever into like dark elves and D&D and stuff, R.A. Salvatore writes a fantastic character named Dritz Duorden. And Dritz Duorden is a dark elf that essentially ends up becoming a ranger on the surface of the Forgotten Realms. You love rapiers, though? Well, this guy dual wields scimitars. So, there's that. But yeah, R.A. Salvatore is a fantastic writer and goes into that some. But again, I'm just gonna deal with going back to the Rey thing. Her knowing how to use a staff would give her some ability to use a sword. Again, only a survivability is what I would think that she would have in using a lightsaber. She could survive with that. And then her and Finn should have been able to train afterwards with Leia. And then her and Finn would have had 2 different lightsabers. Like, Leia had a lightsaber. She could have gave it to Finn. And the both of them could have trained under Leia and got some sort of training. Gone through episode 8 and 9, both growing. Yeah, dude, they had so all right. The whole point of what I'm talking about, the trilogy itself, if you take the trilogy apart from everything else, I think was bad. You want a halberd like the Black Knights. I think the trilogy was bad, mainly because 7 set up the characters, right? And then 8 and 9 did not deal with any potential of the characters. The fact that Finn picked up a lightsaber in the first place, wielded it semi-properly, showed that he had some, like, I felt like it was like they were showing that he had some type of force sensitivity and could have been cultivated. Obviously, he was not as force sensitive as Rey was, but there are different levels of Jedi out there. Him and Rey could have both trained under Leia, who had been trained by Luke. If you go back into the books, Luke had trained Leia fairly extensively in the use of the Force. She did not enjoy using a lightsaber, but had trained with the lightsaber. I'm saying that 7 set up the potential for 8 and 9, and then 8 and 9 did not, I don't know the word, did not cultivate that potential that was there. And they ruined the entire trilogy. 7 was mid, I agree, but it set up a lot of potential for 8 and 9, and then they failed to just cultivate it and make it a good show. Yeah. Right, and 7 being pure meh, setting up for 8 and 9 could have been amazing, but it wasn't. I don't know what they were thinking. But then they make something amazing like The Mandalorian. Amazing. Then they make Boba Fett, and it wasn't good until The Mandalorian came into it. Yeah. Had they used 7 to set up the characters, 8 could have brought Rose in. Rose didn't even have to be force sensitive. She could have just had a good character built upon. They completely trashed her. Darth Jar Jar would have been awesome. It would have been. Yes, and Snoke, it's just like blew him off like that. Why wasn't Snoke the main character of 7, 8, 9? Why did they have to go back to Palpatine? I don't understand why it always has to go back to Palpatine. And granted, if you were in the comic book universe, I'm going to go back to this scene. If bro, the comics, all the stuff on Jar Jar is amazing. If they had capitalized on Snoke, I think it would have also been good. Had Snoke been the main bad guy. Going back to Palpatine harkens back to the books and how Palpatine was able to transfer himself from clone of himself to another clone of himself to another clone of himself. But then they called all the books non-canon. It's like you do something that's canon in the books, but then call the books non-canon. I just don't get what Disney was thinking with 8 and 9. 7, meh, set up everything they needed to set up, and then 8 and 9 completely destroyed all the setup they had in 7. He can die in the books. So there's a comic. He did die. No, it's fine. In the comic, I don't know if I should just switch to just chatting about this, but in the comics, right after, there's a whole comic, like a thick comic, about how Luke ends up going undercover to the dark side. By the way, Luke is way more powerful than they show in the movies. Like, I will literally put up my hand and crush an AT-AT in an instant using just the Force. He becomes that powerful. Luke is way more powerful than they ever show. You guys, I'm telling you, you need to read the books. If you take 7, 8, and 9, throw it in the garbage and just read the books instead, you will have a much better experience of Star Wars. Okay? The books that come afterwards, where and the comic itself is actually where he goes undercover, finds out that Palpatine is using clones to transfer his consciousness, because each time he transfers his consciousness, the clone deteriorates over time from the use of dark side power. Luke goes to the dark side, actually goes to the dark side. Leia pulls him back from the dark side, and Luke ends up more powerful than ever, which is why he ends up starting the Jedi Academy, ends up meeting Mara Jade, ends up having, like, there's a ton of stuff that they could have done, and they failed. Disney failed with Star Wars. Failed. And it is so disappointing. So disappointing. I agree, Disney's not canon. Yes, Leia and Han have twins. The twins train under Luke. Luke is essentially in a coma at some point in the Jedi Academy and is like a Force ghost, sort of wandering around, and like another dark side Jedi is dude, there is so much that happens in the books. Yes, Jaina and Jason, amazing. I'm telling you, dude, I'm telling you, throw out episodes 7, 8, and 9. Throw them all out. Go get the books. Go get the books. Read the books. You have a much better Star Wars experience. It's just, had they put episode 7 and built off of it and made the books canon, it would have been such a better experience, and they didn't. And it is so upsetting. So the video games, like Force Unleashed, with how powerful that he is not canon to how powerful a Jedi can be. Bob Iger wins. It was baller. I would love to stream both of those. I have both of them. I didn't know if anybody would actually watch had I streamed them. But Bob Iger wins comment of the night with the special is literally the best thing. I agree. The holiday special is the best canon that there is. There's nothing better. If you have not watched the holiday special, please, guys, go watch the horror that is the holiday special. Please, go watch it. Oh! What? How did that hit me? Well, I will tell you that seeing Luke in the comics, which for a huge portion until Disney took over was actually canon. Luke was powerful enough to crush an AT-AT by raising his hand. So pulling down, I am gonna crush this fool. Pulling a Star Cruiser out of the sky is, I don't know, it's not beyond what was canon in the books, but had you done that, like the Force like seeks a balance, right? Like there's a will to the Force. Okay. There's a will to the Force, right? So like the Force can endow someone with extra power if the Force feels like that's what it wants to do. Like it's almost like oh my gosh, I'm about to throw my controller. The Force has like this extra consciousness for the most part, from what I understand. The fact it's not extra cells. The problem with the Sith is, I need a drink because I died. The problem with the Sith is they bend the Force to their will. If someone is using the Force within the Force's will, the Force will allow them to have as much power as it needs to accomplish what it wants. That's how the Force is supposed to work. So, that being said, could Anakin have essentially forced his will upon the Force to be that powerful? I think that does come down to midichlorians and how much power he has, which is something that Qui-Gon Jinn was literally on the cusp of discovering. I think the fact that Anakin had so many midichlorians, can we please stop beating me to death? So many midichlorians gives him the capability to mold the Force to his will more than others would have. So essentially he could easily Oh, is that right? All right, thank you. So he can more easily, I think the more midichlorians you have, the more you can, I don't want to say force the Force. You could bring the Force in a line with what it is that you're trying to do, which is more of what a Sith would do. I swear to God, these guys are pissing me off. Which is more of what a Sith would do versus what a Jedi would do. So having a super high midichlorian count, I believe, allows you to tap into the Force more, which is what Qui-Gon Jinn was theorizing. And I think Qui-Gon was on like a whole nother level of like what the Jedi were really into. I think he was on. Oh, I agree. He did not have nearly enough screen time. Had they played more into what Qui-Gon was attempting to research when it came to midichlorian count and stuff, I think it would have given people more realization into why Darth Vader was so strong and why Anakin was so strong. Having a higher midichlorian count might give you the capability to force or to bend the force to your will, where Jedi don't normally do that. They try and act within the force. It's really strange. Like, the force is like a whole different thing. Well, I mean, we talked about it earlier when we talked about people being able to wield something that is meant for good for evil instead. It can to a certain extent, but I guess what Qui-Gon was trying to do, I think, was, and this is just me theorizing, right? Because they didn't really touch on it too much, and I read some of the books, but not all of them. So when they introduced the whole midichlorian count, they introduced, I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind on these guys. They introduced the capability of people having different midichlorian counts, and thus if you have a higher count, you could force or bend the force to your will, where most people that are force sensitive have a certain amount of midichlorian count, maybe just like a base average, and those average people could use the force, but only within what the force wanted it to be used. Does that make sense? Well, so they hint that the force may have some kind of sentience to it. So they hint that the force has a sentience, but again, that's a theory that I have. It is, and Qui-Gon had, I think, that same theory. And being able to go around and test people's force sensitivity by checking their midichlorians would be an amazing thing. But I felt like even the council itself, Six Souls fashion? What are you talking about? I know we've gotten so far off topic. What is sentient? Consciousness. So think of this the force as like a how most, oh my God. So how most people think of Mother Earth or nature that has a sentience, that has, think of it like, think of the force as something to that, like Mother Nature. It's alive. It has some sort of will to it. And while you cannot control Mother Nature, you can bend Mother Nature to your will. Yeah, I can't. I've already put it on the lowest latency possible. It may be behind. Also, refreshing the stream may also help. Yeah, refresh. Try refreshing. Oh, I'm wearing cool looking stuff? Yeah. I literally picked this stuff because it is cool looking. I have no idea if this is the best stuff to wear or not. But yeah, when it comes to the Force, think of the Force as what everybody refers to as Mother Nature. You can bend Mother Nature to your will, but you have to use a lot of resources to do it, right? Same kind of concept, but think of it as metachlorian account versus resources. I wish I would destroy this boss. All right. Do you feel like you're not as delayed? Literally drink the right thing. If I had the force, how would I utilize it? Well, I'm somebody that has already at one point in his life decided to put his life on the line for what I believe in, for this country, for freedom and stuff like that. So if I had the capability to use the force and could use it in the way when it comes to lightsabers and stuff like that, I think I would use it for trying to I guess help people for freedom, essentially. I'm already a person that's done that. I feel like has done what they can, like as a veteran or as someone that's trained in martial arts or something. I feel like, all right, this is what I would do going forward. So I would probably do something very similar to what I've already done. I'll let you know right now, I'm not very fond of the government, so I think for the most part I would be more neutral. So there's in the books, there's this whole in the lore, there's this whole thing about essentially gray. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? Get off me. All of you get off me. There's like gray Jedi, essentially, which is they are more neutral. They don't like the Jedi Order. They don't like the Sith. I think I would fall along that path, and I would pick and choose who it is I wanted to help. I don't know. Is that something that's considered a weapon of mass destruction? It's kind of interesting. Can I please get out of this corner? Why is there so many stupid skeletons? Excuse me? Aim at the skeleton, please. I don't know that it would be considered a weapon of mass destruction. I guess if it was how powerful you were. Oh, thank you. That's helpful. Man, I wish I had an Estus flask right now. Nope, nope. That's not helpful. Damn it. All right, hold on, hold on, hold on. Nope. Oh, excuse me, sir. That is uncalled for. Why are you live right now? Really? Oh, I thought he was gonna charge. Ow! Jerk. Yeah! Heal. Yeah! Let's go! Jesus! Woo! I was worried. I was worried. I thought that was it. By the way, this was an optional boss. I'm glad. Look, you know how many optional bosses I fought in the first one too? I'm still working through actually making videos of all the boss fights. Good Lord, some of them took like 20 attempts. In the first one, before I went and fought the final boss, I did most of the DLC minus, what was it I didn't do? I didn't do the dragon in the DLC. There's nothing here for me. Who's this guy? Oh, what if I say yes?
Yes, of course. Do you give yourself the nerve? Then you will need undead blood. It's not as easy as you think. Or when you say, reckon, I reckon you won't know you won't be
Drenched in blood? Oh, I've like joined every single covenant so far.
now you are a servant of this crest of blood.
Yay!
Another servant of blood is born.
Can I kill this guy? Can I pick good? Oh, okay. What we got? Ooh, a scythe. Interesting. Oh, I don't do priest chimes. Explodes, inflicting damage. Silver transforms to blended environment. Ooh, interesting. Leave invasion insignia. Don't care about that. Invade other worlds. Oh, I don't use any of those things. All right, well. Oh, crap! Moving to dueling arena? What? No, I was part of the Rat Covenant before. Yo, what's up? There's a duel. Let's go to the death. Get dead. Just has to stay close enough and squish him when he gets up. Uh-oh. Oh no! No! Nice. All right, that's interesting. Yeah, I was too slow. If I had hit him again, it would have kept him from doing that. That's interesting. I like that. I'm glad they opened up the servers so you can fight each other again. One day we will get to a whole bunch of... All right. So where do I need to go from there? I went to... I'm not, because they announced I don't know, about a couple months back that they reopened the Dark Souls 2 servers. There's a legit boss. Interesting. Oh, I could be wrong. I thought for a while they shut them down. Let's see. If I wanted to go to a real boss instead of an optional boss, where would I go? I would go this way. Except, how do I bring this drawbridge down? Yeah, you mean this bridge here? Yeah. There's no lever. You're a liar face. In one of the huts? All right. Okay, don't tell me no more. I'll figure it out now. Oh, there's a lever. Huh. Oh, is that what it was? I could have read the wrong thing. No, this was something more recent that I read where it's like, oh, the servers are open. Think so? It could have been. I didn't have anybody invade me while I was playing that. I have had people invade me. I've had once where someone invaded me here. And it was, I thought it was funny more than anything else. I know on the DS1 servers I had somebody come on and help me, so maybe that's what it was. Yeah, like this is obviously a computer. This is an NPC. It's not really an actual person. Ooh, I want to, hold on, can I wear the warlock mask? Yo, let's go with that. I don't care if I can wield it properly or not. What am I missing to wield it properly? I can't wield that one properly either. Bro, look at that, dude. I am all for that mask, whether it actually helps me out as much as it says it does or not. Excuse me, butterfly. Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. It's in a book. It's reading rainbow. Sorry. Bro, this is awesome. I am all down for this warlock mask. I don't see anything else. I guess I'm gonna go in this little cave. It was all right, fine. I called it a butterfly. It's a moth, but I called it a butterfly. It was a thing from back in like the 90s, reading rainbow. A mage mace? I'm not a mage. Excuse me, that's uncalled for. How did I miss? Oh my God! I saw that there was a hut outside, but I couldn't go in it. I didn't see anywhere to go in it. I could be wrong. Death Plus, please. Someone that has capabilities to use Death Plus. Yeah, I saw, Bob. I saw that there was a hut outside. Oh, I had a key to unlock it? Interesting. Hold on. We gotta keep track of them deaths. Oh, that's not the right way. It's all good. I got it. I can still type. Why is this guy... Bruh. The guy's just chasing me down, bro. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, it's all good, dude. Oh, nice. Oh, that's why it's important. Oh, hello. Who's this guy? What bastard?
Now I can find him. The cheeky prick.
It's the cheeky prick.
I am Crete. I travel from land to land to home my blade. Heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way.
Well, hopefully you guys come back all the time. This isn't the only thing I play. I do play like Pokemon games, and we've been playing The Last of Us on Thursdays, which has been super fun. I've really been enjoying that. But I do specifically enjoy this as well. Like, I enjoy every game I play, or else I wouldn't be playing it.
The stars that you came along. You be careful of him.
Yeah, Thursday is when we play Last of Us. I don't stay up nearly as late then because that's during the week and I have to like work and stuff.
I've seen his type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead.
How much talking does this guy do, bro?
He's a
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Pate, the man with a strange ring. Watch out for the slimy rat. And don't you believe a word he says. I'll find a comfort bed and put an end to his roguery.
Interesting. So he says don't believe Pat, but Pat is the one he like this guy's locked in a cage. Why would I not believe Pat? If Pat's like, "Oh, I locked that guy up because he's a murderer." Hold. There we go. Is there like a lever or something? Let me find a oh! Almost walked off the edge there. Huh. Oh, there's a little side path here. All right. Ooh, crap baskets. I don't like this spot. That was an arrow that just flew by my face. Oh my gosh, it's like a maze. Oh, really? Interesting, because I've literally been trying to attack all the things that say illusionary walls. I also don't believe all of the little messages say illusionary walls, so. So are you saying there's actually probably everything that said illusionary wall? I was probably one, and now I have to go back and find all of them? This is bullcrap. Ooh, sliced olives. That's nice. Soft crunch. Nice. I like chicken salad. Ow! You're a jerk. I'm back where I started. All right. Da 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 da. There's no illusionary wall here. Liar ahead. No. You are a liar. You, sir, are a liar. Try the torch. You think the torch will actually light up and give me what I want? Let's go back and light a torch and start lighting all these things on the way here. Maybe that will actually do what I want. There's supposed to be some type of use for these torches, so I assume that that is one of them. Green onions. I have 3 hours and 21 minutes worth of torch right now. I should just carry around a torch all the time. Someone told me that the torches were supposed to be like the lighting dynamic on this game was supposed to be a lot different. Like if you went into an area, it was super dark. You had to light torches, but they just never really got into that. Like, it does make a cool little light. Yeah, I've noticed that in the first one, and for the most part, I ignore them. But sometimes I'm like, oh, dude, it says illusionary wall. Why can't I get through? I'm too heavy? What do you mean I'm too heavy? Not too heavy. Oh, I am fat rolling. Wait a minute, why am I fat rolling? I don't know why. Huh. Well, yeah, I know what fat rolling is. I didn't realize putting on the warlock mask made it to where I had too much weight. I wonder if I take off this and put on the warlock mask. I'm at 70.04. Kidding me right now? Whatever. Well, yeah, I mean, I know that much. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I was over 70%. Feel like this needs to just kind of let me through here. Ooh, I almost falled. Oh, ultimate fatty? Should I just become the ultimate fatty? I tried a torch. So I guess I can't get through? Interesting. All right, well, I guess we'll go back. Well, we're gonna go back, I think, because one, I normally end at midnight my time, which is in 4 minutes. I gotta get behind the waterfall. All right, I'll remember that. We're gonna go back and try and get another level. Maybe I'll have enough to get to enough faith to wield what I need to wield. I want to wield that fire greatsword I have. Let's talk to this chickie. Cheeky, hey, talk to me. All right, I only need one more now. Then I can wield that sword. All right, that is it for me, my friends. Thank you guys so much, A High Fruit and Bob Iger, for helping to lead me where we need to go. I will tell you, last week we were super stuck, and while I did find a couple new things that I had not done before, it was not to the extent that we have just found tonight. So having the Huntsman area is a whole new thing. I know, I'm sorry. Monday, we will be back to our Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, where we had started over because we lost. Wednesday will be our Pokemon Violet, where I don't know what I'm doing. We've beaten everything in it, and I think I'm just going to run around and try and catch Pokemon, and we'll play with viewers and stuff. I plan on doing Greninja this weekend, so I guess I'll have to do it tomorrow. So if you're in the Discord and you are wanting to do the Greninja raid, we will do that tomorrow at some point. And what is it? Thursday will be The Last of Us. I will actually be doing Just Dance on Friday, as far as I know, Friday morning, as I normally do. And then Saturday we'll be back to Dark Souls. And that's pretty much the schedule for next week. I'm not raiding off for anything. We're going to miss you. The Greninja raid. I know we have to do Greninja raid. So hit me up in the Discord tomorrow. Let me know if you're able to do the Greninja raid. We'll try and get everybody together and do that. We got to get a Greninja, right? But either way, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for all the subs, follows, likes, all that fun stuff. Yes. Thank you. And check out the rest of our stuff. There's stuff for like streaming tips. There's lots of other Dark Souls stuff. There's other Drunk Souls stuff where I attempted to beat bosses, and I literally just put all the boss fights where it's just me fighting the boss over and over and over again, and me drinking, getting more and more drunk. It's just crazy. All right, dude, thank you very much. I'm gonna get out of here though. I gotta get up in the morning and do some editing and work on Greninja raid tomorrow. So thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next time on the House Jacobs.